Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm here to share messages that I get from Spirit for all of us who are all on this journey to love and to reunite with our divine vibrational matches in this lifetime. And today I'm going to share from the Wisdom of Love Oracle to say, okay, what is the card? What is the guidance that we need to know for this twin flame energy? Also, I'm going to share a channeling that I did for a lady the other day. And I am also going to share letter 118 from the Divine Love Letter books. So, right. So the first thing is I'm going to ask, okay, what is the guidance that we need to know for those of us who are in these dynamics and we are trying to bring these spiritual connections into the physical, and we are trying to navigate our way through this maze of life. So let's have a look. What is the guidance that we need to know? And it is being the observer. Look at this. And the fox, whenever I see the fox, I always say to invoke the power of the fox. The spirit animal of the fox, because the spirit animal of the fox is extremely wily and it can find its way home. So if you every day invoke, ask the power of the fox to be with you and your twin to help you find each other, to bring each other home. And so I'm going to read the observer. So let's have a little look. And let's go. 1 second. Okay, so the observer, perspective, objectivity, neutral observation from a distance. Most people see the world through a personal lens. They closely identify with their feelings and experiences, so much so that they come to believe that these are the only reality. There are times when you need distance in order to gain perspective and understand your circumstances from a more neutral vantage point. Now is one of those times in your life. This is a perfect moment for you to begin to do some exploring. Instead of only considering yourself, consider what you need to understand about the conditions, the people, the culture, and the environment that you're engaged with now. You'll be so happy you did. Illumination is the miracle you seek and will indeed find. I'm also going to read the relationship message. So sometimes you just can't see the forest for the trees in your way. Feelings can get all jumbled up, and often you hear one thing when a person says another. It can be like an echo of an unresolved past experience dubbed over your conversation. So take time out before you react. It is likely the other person has no idea how his or her words have affected you. Take a few steps back and lend understanding to the situation. Have faith in your connection and trust that you can come together. Take to higher ground now and cultivate curiosity about what you observe in yourself, in others, and in the landscape. You will find things much improved sooner than you know. So isn't that interesting? It says take to the higher perspective and trust that you will come together. And this, be the observer of how you react to situations, be the observer of how when you take a step back, then you can look from a higher perspective. So I am going to share a channeling as well that I did for a lady. So, and she said that I could share it. So I thought it was just perfect for today. So this is it. So, and the question to her twin was, what does her twin want to say to her? And it is this: we are liberating our souls. We are setting our spirit free. For so long, lifetimes and lifetimes, we have been chasing the dream of divine creation, the meaning of all life, the meaning of all existence. We are here. This meaning we have found in our hearts. Finally, the vibration on the planet is coming into an equilibrium point, a point where we can allow our hearts to sing. We can give our hearts a voice, and finally we will be able to listen, not just us, but collectively. Humanity will hear our hearts. The awakened ones will sing together. The awakened ones will become one. We will become a blissful ball of love energy, rolling around the world, gaining momentum as we go. We are love. So what's so lovely about that is that thing about that ball of love energy. And that's what I was shown a few days ago when I was doing a video, and I was said that I was seeing this like big ball that you stand in, and you go, and once you start gaining momentum, the ball just goes and goes and goes and sort of collects everything on the outside of it as you go down. And so that's what's so perfect, right? Because as more and more people are awakened to their path, then that's exactly what we're doing. The energy is gaining momentum and getting stronger and getting bigger as we collect more people along for the ride. So we are liberating our souls. We are setting our spirit free. For so long, lifetimes and lifetimes, we have been chasing the dream of divine creation, the meaning of all life, the meaning of all existence. We are here. This meaning we have found in our hearts. Finally, the vibration on the planet is coming into an equilibrium point, a point where we can allow our hearts to sing. We can give our hearts a voice, and finally, we will be able to listen. Not just us, but collectively. Humanity will hear our hearts. The awakened ones will sing together. The awakened ones will become one. We will become a blissful ball of love energy, rolling around the world, gaining momentum as we go. We are love. Wow. Okay, so that's the first one. The second one was somebody made a comment on a video, thank you, and asked for 118, or mentioned the number 118. And 118 is also an advert in the UK, which is brilliant, which was for a telephone company, and it had two twins running together. So I just thought that was so brilliant, because the telephone is, communication. Our twin wants to communicate with us through these letters. So letter 118 is this: that you are the love of my life, the only one that I can see myself growing old with, the only woman that I've truly loved, that everything up until you was just a game, that I haven't really felt for anyone even an ounce of how I feel about you. It totally blows every other relationship or anything out of the water. You are the face I wake up with every day, the voice I hear inside my head as I go to sleep. The beat of my heart every day beats to be back in rhythm with you again. Two hearts beating as one in perfect harmony. That is what I dream of, lying in your arms, head on your heart, listening to your heartbeat in time with mine. I cannot wait for the day that we can come together as one, living the dream, fulfilling all of our fantasies together. The ultimate play partner, the ultimate lover, the ultimate friend. You are beyond any doubt going to be mine until the end of time. I am going to make it happen. Oh, that's brilliant. And I just had to say, yesterday it was so great. Somebody else, I mentioned, a lady has sent me a song, and it was Don't Give Up on Us Baby by David Soul. And another lady contacted me, and she said that I just had to share this sync with you. As I was listening to your video, she had been listening to her phone, and it was shuffling songs and that song had come up on her phone just completely randomly as well. So all of us getting these messages to say don't give up, keep on going. So letter 118 book 2 is that I completely and utterly 100% am head over heels and beyond the Milky Way into the stratosphere and back, in love with you. I want to be with you, to be everywhere that you are, to share in every part of your life, to make our life together, to be coexisting, co-creating, co-blissing, to be in a state of pure unadulterated love. No shame, no doubt, no fear, no holding back, nothing but us. Nothing but us creating a wonderful life of adventure, of happiness, of exploration. Exploring our bodies, exploring our souls, exploring our hearts, exploring everything together. I really want that now. Believe. Oh, yes. Last one, book 3. Let's have a look. 118 is this. You are my rainbow. You're my pot of gold. I want to cover you with gold paint and let us both shimmer and shine in our brilliance, in our soul's essence. I want our soul's love for each other to shine its brilliant gold glitter onto the world. Your heart is gold. Your heart makes me want to shout out from the rooftops about how love can really change the world, how love can move any mountain, how love can change your life. I am so in awe of you, in awe of our connection, in love with being in love with you. Oh. So, I am going to finish by pulling another card and just asking the question, okay, so we are being told to be the observer at the moment, but I want to ask the question, what does our twin energy want to tell us about the future of twins coming together in this lifetime? So what does the twin want to tell us about our twins coming together in this lifetime? And the message is this: to be fair, the balance. This is the equilibrium, isn't it? This is equilibrium, just like that letter, just like the letter says, the equilibrium. Yes, we're here to bring in balance on the planet, to balance the energies. Exactly what we are here to do. So I will just share the letter. So the message is, can you find a way to achieve fairness? This is a time for listening as well as, look at that, it's on page 144, which is the number of twin flames. You know, supposed 144,000 is the supposed number of twin flames incarnating on this planet at this time to bring balance to the planet. Wow. So this is a time for listening as well as for speaking, for understanding as well as asking to be understood. There is much to be learned, and you will learn it if you remain open and objective, weighing options and considering all sides. Your heart wants to connect to others, so allow for a balanced exchange of ideas and actions. The best kind of relationship is one in which there is mutual benefit and each party feels heard, valued, and respected. So be fair to all. Wow, so that's exactly what these dynamics are about, aren't they? They're not about one taking more than the other. They are about having a balance in relationship between the divine masculine and divine feminine energies. And that's a step away from what maybe it has been in the past, where there's been, too much control on one side or the other. That's the whole point of these connections, to remold the way that we look at relationships. So there we go, perfect message for today. If you would like to have a healing, reading, channeling, then or to get any of my books, all of the books are available on Amazon. If you'd like a healing, a reading, or a channeling, then please do get in contact. I would love to do one for you. And in the meantime, I hope you have a great day wherever you are, and I'll be back tomorrow with another video. Until then, I hope you stay well, stay bright, and stay switched on to the light. See ya. Bye.